How are we doing, guys? Moose here, back for episode 74 of our West Ham United career mode. It's been a bit of time, but we are going to bring the career mode back. We're going to have a fantastic game here. This is a massive game to start off this episode. I'll give you a look at, just what's been happening lately. You can see Pastore's out. We did beat Tottenham in our last episode, and now we do have Ajax in the Champions League, so that is fantastic. Really looking forward to that. It's going to be a massive game, and it's going to be the only game in this episode, but it's going to be a great game. We got a ton of highlights from it, and it's really going to be fantastic, and we're going to try to bang through a couple of episodes real quickly this week to get back in the swing of things. But this was the last game I had played at this moment in time, so I decided, you know what, let's get the commentary out on this game, this episode, before I get some more games played, get further in the career mode, and get things set up for you guys. So you can see the schedule. We'll have Newcastle, Nottingham Forest in the Cup, Hull City, and then St. Etienne will actually be our first home game coming up, so that's fantastic. Cresswell then says, he's might end up staying to the team. I'm not really worried about his prima donna stuff. If he signs a new contract, whatever, go for it. But other than that, we're not going to worry about it. And you can see the line. We do come out a little bit of a mixed bag. We have Dybala starting up top in our 4-3-3, so we've really mixed things up a bit. Rafa and Oxlade-Chamberlain on the wings. But now we are going to listen to the Champions League anthem coming into the game here. That is beautiful. How about it? We're going to take on an Ajax side that, does have some dangerous players. Davy Klaasen's a fantastic, passer of the ball. Fischer's pretty dangerous on the wing. Not too sure about the striker there. But Ajax always known to be a tough out in any tournament, so definitely going to be a team we're going to have to watch out for. You can see Bayern Munich is in our group, which is a daunting task. We have Bayern Munich and St. Etienne, but if we can get past Ajax and St. Etienne, I think we'll be okay regardless of the Bayern result, and that'll be a good place for us to test ourselves out and see where we're at. But great start here as Cresswell picks up the ball into Fabian Delph. Lovely movement of the ball. Grenier gets away, but only as far as Chiante. Back to Clement Grenier. Plays it through. Beautiful ball to Rafa. Can this be the opening chance in the 3rd minute? Low cross in Dybala. No. Oh, what a chance it was from Dybala, but great save by Boer. Now we start again in the 11th minute, playing out from the back with Carl Jenkinson. Jenkinson into Rafa. Rafa, quick play back to Clement Grenier, who's dropped deep. Grenier into Fabian Delph. Sees Chiante. Chiante has the run of Rafa through. He's got Rafa all alone in behind the defense. Can he take on Veltman? Beats him with a ball roll. Rafa! West Ham United 1, Ajax 0, and we are off and flying in the Champions League. It's an absolute beauty of a goal. Great ball movement from the back. Rafa makes a wonderful run. That's why we brought him in. His attacking positioning, his pace, great finishing as well. He's not fantastic crossing, but we have our wingers like him and Oxlade-Chamberlain that are going to be cutting in, especially with Dybala and Grenier being your two guys in the center offering support and attacking quality. You don't need to be able to cross the ball, and you need Rafa to finish a chance like that, and he does, and it's 1-0 to West Ham. What a start. We couldn't have asked for anything better, and all of a sudden, West Ham on the front foot. Another chance here for Ajax. First chance of the game for them as Chiante picks up a yellow card. Allows Schürrle to step up and take a free kick, and he just bends it wide of the goal. Leno seemed like he had it all the way. He eyed it up, but thankfully for us, they're not able to score. Another good chance here with Chiante on the ball. Beautiful little back heel into Clement Grenier, who's been on the ball very effectively thus far in this game. Plays Oxlade-Chamberlain through. Another chance for one of our wingers cutting in. He strikes it, but he hits it with his weaker foot, and he doesn't test the goalkeeper Boer at all. But Davy Klaasen now for Ajax on the ball. Nice little back heel to Fischer. A couple teams, both teams playing with a bit of class at this moment in time. You've seen a few back heels already. Into Duarte. First shot is blocked, thankfully. Back to Duarte again, and his shot goes wide. I think it may have hit Jenkinson. It might have been an Ajax man. Either way, it goes wide and doesn't trouble Bernd Leno. But another chance for West Ham as we come on the counterattack. Dybala, we move the ball up quickly. Oxlade-Chamberlain lays it back into Fabian Delph. Sees Chiante coming through the middle. Chiante seems like the guy that his pace and power is really going to suit us here in the Champions League. But it's a lovely passing move. Oxlade-Chamberlain on the ball. Plays it through to Dybala. Great chance. Good save for by Boer, but Dybala pounces on the rebound, and that could easily be a goal of the season candidate. Paulo Dybala, and look at the celebration. This is why he came to West Ham. This is why Paulo Dybala made the move to West Ham United. He wanted the opportunity to play Champions League football, and we were able to give that to him this season. He did play in the Europa League just a bit for us last season in that campaign where we went out to PSV. Now he's taking on another Dutch team, Ajax, in the Champions League, and he's scoring for us. Beautiful finish from Dybala. It was a wonderful passing move that really created the whole thing, and Dybala's finish was what settled it. Great goal, 2-0 West Ham United. But Rafa will start again from the back. He does give it away to Vergever. Tough giveaway from Rafa into Duarte. Back to Vergever, and that is a lovely strike. My goodness, what a finish from the Ajax man. Excuse me. Great strike. Horrible giveaway, you have to say, from Rafa. The pass just wasn't where it needed to be. It was behind the man he was looking for. Right back to, actually, the goal scorer, Vergever, into Duarte. Sorry if I pronounce his name wrong. I'm not exactly sure how it goes, but lovely strike, you have to say, from outside the area. That is a wonder goal. He does beat Leno at his near post, but when you look at the placement, there's no chance he was getting to that. That is a wonder strike just inside the post. And all of a sudden, 2-1, and Ajax, could they make a game of it? Obviously, they do have the home crowd behind them. If they're able to pull one back or get a couple of chances, they might be right back in the thick of things. And they do have a corner in stoppage time. Schöne to whip it in. Looks for the head of Davy Klaassen. It's flicked on by Leno into Sigurdsson. Fabian Delph. Hero. Absolute hero. You're the hero of the season. I think it's given up right away. Look at this replay. Fabian Delph with what a clearance off the line. Unbelievable how he contorts himself off to kick that vertically and not hit the crossbar, not put it in his own net and keep it out. That is unreal. But we get another chance going the other way. Grenier plays Oxlade-Chamberlain through. We're creating so much from our wingers. Another low cross into Dybala, and he can't score again. Paulo Dybala should have 3 goals already. What a clearance off the line. You see the goal line technology. It's really fun. I love seeing the goal line technology because it's a nice little thing that they have in real life that they've brought into the game. And that, what a clearance that is. Dybala's first shot actually beat Boer, the goalkeeper, but the defender clears off the line to prevent Dybala from picking up his second of the game. But can we strike again? Dybala here on the ball after he's played in by Fabian Delph. Back to Rafa out on the wing. Lovely little Ronaldo chop. He does have the skills, and that's why we love using him out on the wing. Back into Paulo Dybala. The former Palermo man beats a defender with a body feint, and he puts it right in the back of the net. And it's 3-1 to the Mighty Hammers. What a finish from the little Argentine. It's a beautiful goal. Take a look at the skill here. Just body feints, pulls the ball back inside the defender, gets it onto his favorite left foot, and that's a cool, calm finish. As cool as you like. Cool as the other side of the pillow, as I like to say. Puts it in the back of the net, and it's 3-1. 2 for Dybala, 3 for West Ham United, and the Mighty Irons have a lead over Ajax, one of the former giants of Europe, you have to say. They've won a lot across the European continental competition, and they've been very, very strong. So thankfully, we are putting in a dominating performance at this moment in time. But you have to give Ajax credit. They've been playing well. We've just hit them on the counter. Rafa's goal was on the counter. Of course, Dybala there on the counter. So that's really where we've taken advantage of Ajax being spread out a bit on defense and us having the pace to be able to beat them. Again on the counter as Delph wins the ball away from a poor touch by an Ajax midfielder into Paulo Dybala. He tries to beat Van der Hoorn, plays it into Fabian Delph. Delph with a lovely ball outside to Oxlade-Chamberlain, spreads it into Dybala, and he is absolutely barged over by one of the Ajax central defenders. Penalty 1 for Paulo Dybala, and of course, he's going to be the man to step up and take it. Yeah, you look at the replay, it's a stonewall penalty. He gets absolutely smashed over by the defender. Definite penalty. Dybala comes on as Ajax subs in Kishna, and it will be a hat trick for Paulo Dybala. Great goal. He's taking a match ball home with him, and West Ham look like they're taking 3 points home. 87th minute, 4-1. It looks to be about insurmountable at this moment in time, and you have to give it to the boys. They are going to hear it from me in the team talk after the game, in the locker room, in the changing room, because they have put in an absolute shift. I couldn't have asked for anything more, and could this signal a changing of how we attack? Could we start going with a bit more of a, inverted triangle where we kind of mix and match the players who can lead the attack? Dybala's shown a lot of versatility that allows Oxlade-Chamberlain and Rafa to come in more as opposed to crossing for a target man like Carroll, and it really could change things up. But can we put another in the back end? Oxlade-Chamberlain comes forward. Oh, lays it to Carroll. Lovely back heel. Rafa! 5-1. Andy Carroll comes on as a substitute for Dybala late on. We brought on Carroll and Noble to shore things up. And Andy Carroll with a sublime back heel. Take a look at that. He just puts it on a platter for Rafa. And he picks up his second of the game. 2 goals for the former Braga man. 3 for the former Palermo man. And just like that, a 5-1 thrashing of the Dutch giants Ajax. What a performance, what a victory, and that would be essentially the final kick of the game. The referee blow the full-time whistle, and we're taking a massive win back to West Ham United, back to Upton Park in the Berlin. That's a champion's welcome if I've ever seen one in the Champions League. First ever matchup in the Champions League, and we smash Ajax. You know, it's a game that we did get a little bit of the blushes kind of spared on us in that, you know, shots were even 8-8. We did have more shots on target. Possession we dominated, but a victory that we thoroughly deserved, though you have to say it could have gone either way if not for 1 or 2 chances. So my man of the match, Paulo Dybala, of course, with a hat-trick. Rafa with his 2 goals does get 2 man of the match points, and Oxlade-Chamberlain will get 1 point for a fine performance from our attacking trio. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Be sure to comment, leave a like, and subscribe as we keep moving on this career mode and get back into it. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.